I have real people around me. I think that's the best way to maintain your realness is to have honest people around you who actually care about you. So there's a balance, you know. I mean, I think as creative people, we can be sensitive. So there's a way to talk to us, but at the same time, I think it's important to really have an idea of where you are, who you are, not have just a bunch of yes men around you unless that's your thing. Maybe that works for some people, but that doesn't really work for me. I need to have, you know, realness around me to kind of break through all the I don't know, smoke and mirrors, if you will. And we create a lot here. We build this construct around us here. So we need to have, you know, real people to kind of let us know, keep us grounded, keep me grounded for sure.
And Queen, you wear many hats: rapper, producer, talk show host.
Baseball.
Baseball, throw that in there.
Occasionally helmets on my motorcycle. I know that I've had to sort of represent for African American people throughout my career at different points, to have to sort of explain who we are, what we are, show different flavors, because unfortunately in the media, in certain places, there has been a certain type of image of us that's put out in a much more predominant way than who we really are, the dynamic people that we really are in the African, you know, diaspora. So I get what that is, but no one, I think, wants to, you know, do you say so-and-so, white guy? No, you don't do it. I'm kind of tired of the separation of people by their race, by their gender, by their ethnicity. I mean, I prefer to see people as people, and I think that's one of the things that has been a blessing to my life, is that I look at people as people. I'm not afraid of people. I'm not too easy with everyone either. My family background has so many different kinds of people in it that to be a racist was not really an option.
Right.
Although I'm probably guilty of throwing a few words here and there throughout my lifetime. Honky was something I learned from television, watching the Jeffersons. That's where I got that word from. But it was something that was used in real life. The way that it was dealt with was something that was more important than the actual word itself. I think the fact that we're still discussing things like that when I'm a grown woman, and these things have been discussed when I was a child, is really a disgrace to us as a country. We have to get real with ourselves. We are different in many ways. We are similar in many ways. I think our history is what it is, and we have to be honest about that history. And it's not just black and white. So I think if we were to be honest with ourselves, we wouldn't even be talking about this anymore. We'd be able to just be Americans and a country that was built by immigrants and by slaves and by white folks too, who weren't immigrants or slaves, or kind of, you know, the Native Americans as well. This was their country first. So what about them? You know, I mean, we could go on and on with that whole discussion, but it would be a great discussion to have, so we could then say, hey, we're all Americans. We're all human beings, right, and let's just deal with that. I think they can expect great acting. We can't get too into single ladies. That's a whole nother topic, but we are starting to shoot. I'm going to be on the show as well. We are moving forward. It is coming eccentric. It's happening right now already. So there's no way we were going to let that show go away. We can't do you like that.
Same characters?
Some same, some not. You have to tune in and see. But there will be a lot more humor, I think, involved in this one, and dealing with a lot, even more real life situations in a pretty dramatic way.